Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We start our class today with the cellular communication system. Kalau if you look, cellular is basically is a very tiny unit. Cell. Cell is very tiny. But if you correlate or associate with the communication system, this one is molecule size. Molecule size of communication system. And then for the content, we look into what is the main component of cellular communication system and several types of antenna used in cellular communication system. This one depend on the fundamental of the cellular communication system. If is it a tower, and then they have several limitations. And then concept of cellular communication system. This one is concept is very important. Okay, and then handover process. Okay, handover process is same like a handshake. Okay, handshake that communicate between the cellular tower. Okay, please check the link below. This one is the YouTube. Okay, you can check the YouTube.
Now let's see the features of the cellular concept.
Okay, this one is features. I cannot reveal the sound because it is copyright. Copyright, and then if I use the copyright videos, it will remove all my videos in the YouTube. Okay, okay again. Nanti kamu tengok kat ni. Frekuensi reuse ni dia kata apa? Dia kata kalau kita tengok dekat ni dia macam more likely kalau kita tengok macam sarang lebah. Okay, bee nest. Okay, we have several identifications. This one is for the radio channel. Okay, and then it located in different area. And every cell use same set of frequencies. Okay, kita ada dia punya kelebihan dia. Kelebihan dia transmit smaller output power operating at the same frequency that can be used, which means that it can amplify the frequency. This one is the advantages. And then it reduces the minimum height of the transmitter because if you look if you see in the logic, the higher tower is the higher transmitting power. If the low tower is very low in transmitting the frequencies. But if you use this platform, okay, you can reduce the antenna height. Okay, and then dia tak mudah tumbang. Okay, the advantage is not easily read off. Okay, and then disadvantage also have disadvantages. Kalau core channel yang kamu tengok ni adalah dia punya core channel. Okay, dia kena properly design. Kalau tak dia properly design, it can interfere another tower lah. Okay, yang ni nanti saya akan tanya dalam exam kamu lah. Okay, dia kata core channel apa tadi? Core channel it is phenomenon in which two frequency signal of adjacent channel interfere with each other lah. Maksudnya kat sini kalau dia ada sebelah-sebelah ni dia akan interfere. So it located nearby but at different locations lah. Which mean that the cell dia ada dia punya dia punya jarak dia. Okay. And then features of cellular concept. Okay, we have cell splitting. We split the cell accordingly lah. Okay, this one we name it as a microcell. The splitting between the cell we name it as a microcell. The formula is R. small cell equivalent to half of the R original cell. It has advantages. Okay, when the traffic increase beyond the limit of regular cell, it will amplify. Okay, this one is handoff procedure. Okay, handoff procedure from A to tower B, from area A to tower B. When the car reach in between of tower A and tower B, the signal become very low and weak, and again it increases and reach its normal level because it name it as a handoff procedure, which means that another tower will take over the signal. This happen when you cruise in the highway. Some of the area you cannot find the good signal because of the handshake procedures. Okay. Okay, a feature of cellular concept again. This one is explanation of area A to area B antenna. Antenna A has a stronghold on the device. Okay, when you're driving away from the tower A, and then at the boundary of hold of antenna B on other device is minimum lah. And then the other tower will get your devices, and then it will propagate and increases the signal. Okay. Okay, this one is very important before we go deeply into our lesson. Okay. Okay, and then okay, this one is what is cell. It is a very basic unit of cellular communications system. Okay, which you can look as a nested, B nested in the octa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentagon. Okay, our cell must be symmetrical in shape because of what? Because of if it is not in shape, it will interfere the signal. We have hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon. Okay, hexagon hexagon is greater than area of square, is greater than area of equilateral triangle. Okay, because of the area. Okay, because of the edges. This one is more superior than area of the square, more superior than area of triangle and circle, because it has edges. Dia ada bucu ni yang amplify the signal. Okay, setakat ni ada soalan ke? Kalau ada boleh tanya lah. Akil okey Akil?
Okey doktor.
Okay. Okay, this one is short form mobile station, MS. BTS is base transceiver station. BIC is base station controllers. It control the base from the transceiver. And then we have mobile switching center lah. This one yang handshake ataupun hand off procedure tu is depend on the mobile switching center. Okay, this one is mobile. Okay, and then we have BTS, base transceiver station, and then we have BIC. Okay, it amplifies the signal, power signals, and then goes to the BTS, base transceiver station. Okay, for the mobile switching center, it controls the switching between wire line telephone network and the cell site base station. One MSC can handle multiple BSC and also interfaces with other MSC and registers like this. Okay, mobile station. We have MSC, mobile switching center. Okay. Okay, and then we have HRR, VLR, EIR, GMSC, SMSG, and MSC. Okay, HRR is home location register. home location register, this one. Okay, this one is basically a database that hold all the location of subscriber. For example, if you want to subscribe to Maxis, you need to have you need to show and provide your identification card or IC lah. Okay, and then the store detail for every SIM card issued by the mobile phone operator. For example, if you have blacklisted from DG, for example, you cannot register your new phone line at Maxis lah. Okay, because it is integrated lah. Okay, generally one HRR per mobile network lah. Kita cuma boleh ada one. Okay, only we can register one per mobile. And then the data we store in the HRR are semi-permanent. Okay, usually do not change from call to call lah. And database store information. Example, we have a whether mobile unit is on or off, supplementary services are activated or deactivated lah. For example, here we have visitor. Visitor ni kalau kita pergi tempat lain lah, contohnya macam kita nak buat roaming ke, contoh kalau kita pergi from here Tanjung Malim to Thailand, for example, we go for VLR, visitor location register. Okay, is per mobile switch lah. Okay, plus temporary data such as subscriber current location. It store also your current location. For example, if you are going to roaming at Thailand, you need to acknowledge your providers. For example, Maxis, DG, Cellcom, and so on lah. Okay, and then VLR also reduces the overall number of queries to HRR and reduces the network traffic lah. Okay, and then we have EIR, Equipment Identity Register, is based on the mobile unit. Okay, composed of three main components: blacklisted, grey list, and white list. Okay, this one, as I mentioned before, every network provider also have EIR, Equipment Identity Register. It will detect either the person have blacklisted, grey list, or white list. Okay, blacklisted mean that your service are not too your payment is not too good. For example, this one you paid, the other month is missing and so on. It will deny you to other networks. Okay, other than blacklisted, example is if your card or mobile phone here we name it as a mobile unit. Is stolen, cloned, or malfunctions. Also, the company will blacklist if they receive the report. And then grey list, monitored suspicious activity lah. Okay, for example, your mobile number suspected to be a scammer. This one will be grey listed lah, not yet be blacklisted lah. Grey listed. And then whitelist is mobile unit is considered good lah. You pay every month without missing any months, and then you have a good reputation. For example, you sign a contract with the mobile operators. For example, you taken some phone from the mobile operator. For example, iPhone and so on lah. Contract lah. Okay, and then we have EIR, HRR, home, visitor. E is stand for equipment. And then we have GMSC, gateway. Gateway is like a gate. It between the two networks. A mobile network point of contact with other networks. And then if the mobile subscriber want to place a call, then the call will have to go to GMSC. For example, if you want to switch from DG to Maxis, you need to have a gateway. For example, you receive a message from your network provider. For example, Cellcom, you want to go to Maxis. It will ask either you want to subscribe another operator or not. If yes, it will take around 24 hours to 48 hours. but normally it will quicker than that. And then we have SMS gateway. This one support short message services, and then most messages are eventually routed into the mobile phone networks. Okay, this one is to handle the short messages services. Okay, and then we have base station subsystem, also known as a radio subsystem. It provides managed radio frequency, RF, known for radio frequency, between mobile unit and mobile MSC, stand for mobile switching center. Okay, many respond for handling traffic and signaling between mobile unit and the switching subsystem. It consists of the main hardware, BTS and BSC. Okay, and then we have base transceiver station and base station controller. Okay, please be remember, ingat kalau transceiver dia cuma menerima menerima signal point, and then it will encode and decode, modulate and demodulate of radio signal. But base control system handle the radio channel, which means that it will located the signal to other base. Okay, for example here, ni. Okay, it will have BTS from BSC. Okay, BSC ni drive the mobile unit from MSC lah. Okay, MSC Mobile Switching Center lah. Kalau kamu nak tukar daripada DG ke Cellcom tadi, ini akan functions lah, and then it will assign to other BTS lah. Contohnya kalau macam ni DG, ni MSC, ni Cellcom, dia akan bagi tahu lah you are not satisfied with the services and you want to change to other services. It will grant the permissions. Okay, and then mobile unit, we have as transceiver, we have antenna, radio frequency transceiver, transmitter, power amplifier to amplify the signal, antenna switch, and then we have crystal oscillator and surface acoustic wave. Okay, function of SIM card, SIM for subscriber identity module is to identify the subscriber. For example, it avoid the scammer. Okay, nowadays we as we heard, scammer will use the IP call to influence or to trap the victims. Okay, and then number 2 is authentication. We need the authenticate, okay, from the subscriber. And then the storage, storage nowadays we can store up to I think 300 to 400 numbers. Kalau kamu punya SIM card, biasanya berapa banyak yang kamu boleh store nombor telefon? Biasanya dalam 200 je kan? Okay, and then application allows creating application on the SIM to provide basic information, demanding other application for m-commerce, chatting, cell broadcast, phone book, location based services and etc. Okay, this one is the relationship between MSC, BSS, BTS, BSC and mobile unit. Okay, we have SIM identification module, SIM, NME mobile equipment. Okay, we place it on our smartphone, and then if we plug in, it will activate. Okay, activate the line, and then BTS is base transceiver station will register your SIM number or mobile number, and then from here BTS goes to BSC, base station controller, to control all the calls, all the numbers. Okay, for example, numbers you receive and you can call out. And then we have HRR is for home location register. Okay, and then VRR, visitor location. Okay, and then EIR is equipment, and AUC is authentication center lah. And then all of PSDN, ISDN, PSPDN, and CSPDN is on the service provider side. Okay, and then type of antenna in cellular communication system, we have omnidirectional antenna. As you can see, omni, which means that receive equally all directions. Cantik lah pula dia all direction. Okay, monopole antenna, loop, microstrip, and spiral. This one is omnidirectional antenna. And then we have sectorized antenna. Generally, three sectorization using 3 separate antenna in 120 degree used to cover 360 service area. Okay, this one is sectorized. Kalau kamu nampak dekat building tinggi tu, sometimes use the sectorized antenna lah to amplify the signal. Okay, kalau kamu tengok yang dekat company yang tak berapa tinggi ni, biasa dia gunakan omnidirectional antenna because the sectorized antenna is more expensive compared to omnidirectional antenna. Okay, this one omni, dia buat macam ni. Kalau sectorized dia macam ni lah, dia lagi kuat dia punya signal lah. The average location of areas for the signal is more compared to omnidirectional. Okay, concept of cellular communication system, we have cell, we have cluster, we have cell splitting, sectoring, microcell, zone concept, and so on. Cell is the area to be provided that we learned before is we identify as hexagonal shape. And then we have cluster. Cluster is cell with different frequency. It divide the micro from the cell. Okay, and then we have cell splitting, sectoring, and microcell zone concept. Okay, cell splitting is process to subdividing congested cell into smaller cell to its own base station. Okay, this one is the cell to cover up the large area. Okay, cell splitting yang macam kita tengok tadi, dia punya advantage ni, dia boleh cover, it can cover wide area. Okay, why? Because it will increase the capacity by increasing of degree of the frequency and number of channel. Okay, for example here, cell A, cell C, cell F, G. Okay, it only C, F, and H. It will split another cell. Okay, and then sectoring, the process of using directional antenna, directional yang ni lah. Omni, sectorized, directional maksudnya one way dia bukan dua ni, only directional. Okay, sectoring, each of the directional antenna within a smaller area called sector. Okay, and then the cell normally partition into 3 or 6 sector. 3 or 6 sector, which as each sector having its own set of frequency. For example, like this. Dia pecahkan tu based on 3 or 6. This one 120 sectoring, this one 60 degree sectoring. Dia lagi banyak. Okay, this one is more dependable compared to this one. And then microcell zone concept, solution of reducing the number of hand-off caused by sectoring. Dia boleh loss of signal. The disadvantage is loss of signal. And then we have 3 or more zone sites are connected by coaxial cable, fiber optic cable, or microwave link. Okay, this one is based on the microwave fiber link. Okay, this one zone selector. Okay, and then we have TX and RX. Okay, and then the frequency, by adding the cell, you can have more frequencies. For example, like this, we have cell with the same letter, use the same frequencies. A by A, B by B, C by C, and D by D. In this example, the cluster size n is equal to 7 and the frequency reuse factor is 1 divided by 7 lah. Because of the it will aggregate the signal based on the capacity lah. Okay, yang ni saya rasa you baca sendiri lah, relationship between frequency reuse and cell splitting. Okay, this one original cell distribution, cell followed by the splitting cell or labeled by A lah. Yang ni dia splitkan cell tu lebih kecil lah. Jadi when the cell split much smaller, the efficiency is going to be greater lah. Okay, this one is how to calculate the given bandwidth. For example, we have 33 MHz, uses 4 cell, 7 cell reuse and 12 cell reuse. If 1 MHz allocated spectrum is dedicated to control channel, determine the equitable distribution of control channel and voice channel in each cell for each of the 3 system. Jadi kita kira total bandwidth 33, channel bandwidth we multiply by 2, total for A, N is 4, approximately kita kena ada 165 channel. Kalau for N equal to 7, 660 divided by 7. Why divide by 7? Because of this. Okay, kita kena apa, cluster size tu kena divide by cluster size maximum capacity. Okay, and then for N equal to 12, number of channel available per cell is 660 divided by 12, approximately 55 channel. Okay, signal to noise. Signal to noise, SNR, is percent of noise degrades to high up the performance. Okay, and then signal to noise ratio is using a decibel scale, dB. Okay, this one handover. Yang ni saya dah terangkan tadi daripada transfer from mobile unit to another MSC, mobile station control, and then kita ada hand off performance, okay, based on the users lah. Okay, for example here, base station 1 to mobile station to base station 2 and so on lah. After hand off, the signal will be same. This one is what is differentiation between SNR and handover. Okay, hard handover, soft handover and softer handover. This one is type of handover. Kalau if hard handover, mobile unit breaks into a connection between BTS before establishing communication between new BTS. This one very hard lah. Maksudnya dia punya breakage itu very obvious lah. From one BTS to another BTS. Maksudnya dia cepat lah. And then soft handover establish the new connections between the break, two BTS before the break, and then both BTS receive two signal and determine when the transfer should occur. Maksudnya dia akan buat slowly. It will occur slowly and provide two BTS base station simultaneously. Maksudnya dia akan provide 2 bar dulu lah, okay, sebelum dia transfer. And then softer handover, a new signal is either added to deleted from the active set of signal, and then it uses the CDMA 2000 to eliminate all the transferring interference. Okay. Okay, ni roaming. Roaming ni macam yang kamu tahu, bila kita nak pergi overseas, kita kena declare the roaming services. Some of them being free if we have a mobile station there. For example, if Maxis have at Thailand, the roaming will be free lah. If you go to another African company, it will charge double or triple. Okay, and then type of cellular call procedure, we have mobile to wireline, mobile to mobile, and wireline to mobile. Dah habis Okay, ada soalan ke setakat ni?
Tak ada doktor.
Boleh? Oh, saya tak tunjuk
Tunjuk doktor.
Kamu nampak apa slide? Slide saya nampak tak?
Tadi nampak slide.
Mobile to wireline ni, mobile to wireline ni is when mobile unit dials wireline number and click send, they will call the wireline number and mobile unit number will be sent to base station unit. If mobile ID number is valid, BSC will route the wireline number to JMSC over the wireline trunk circuits lah. Okay, and then direct to the channel lah. Okay, for example, if you want to call your colleague from other side, okay, it must go to PTS and must go to MTS, MSC and GMSC lah. And then GMSC will stop ringing when the wireline party answer the telephone lah. Kalau kamu hang up telefon tu, dia akan stop lah, stop the functions lah. Okay, and mobile unit begin to answer the call. This one mobile to wireline, and then mobile to mobile is different connections because basically receive the mobile unit ID number and receiver number which are forwardable to MSC lah. And then MSC send the command paging to all BSC, and then positive signal from mobile unit and receiver will cause the MSC try to get free channel and direct both user to tune their respective channel. Yang ni dia punya mobile to mobile, kita ada ring and ring back. Ring back mean kalau kamu tiba-tiba cancel the call, it will appear that you have left over your signal. Kamu akan dapat tengok dekat kamu punya mobile unit tu miss call lah. Okay, MSC will stop ringing when the receiver answer and the conversation begin to instituted by both users lah. This one mobile to mobile lah. And then wired to mobile lah. GMSC receive a call from the wireline number via the PSTN. PSTN is a provider lah. GMSC will check the digit dialed by determine whether the mobile unit is used or not by locating the BSC nearest to the MU. Dia akan cari channel tower yang paling dekat lah. If MU is being used, kalau user tu masih dalam telefon, GMSC through BSC channel will send the confirmations lah. Then BSC send a call progress tone to mobile unit causing it to ring lah. Dia akan tunggu lah. Okay, tunggu sampai another party tu hang out, baru dia akan ada lah. Kamu tak boleh terima call tu daripada two line together lah. Dia mesti ada one waiting and one active lah. Dia tak boleh ada two active line at the same time lah. Okay, PSTN public switch telephone network lah. GMSC is Gateway Mobile Switching Center. This one is the functions. Okay, for the summary for chapter 4, main component in cellular communication system, we have look component like cell. Okay, and then type of antenna like mobile unit, BSTC, MSC, and then concept of cellular communication, handover, handshake, handover protocol, and so on. Handover process, how the process will mitigate from another tower to other towers.